going to do our project. Now, no better time than the present. Okay, so we need to list rules for home and school that aim to protect us from injuries or harm. Our teacher said that we can list as many as we can. We also need to explain it too. Everything is in the module. I will check it in a Google Classroom, then we'll summarize. You type it, then we'll print it afterwards. Maybe we can put designs on it and hang it on our wall. It is going to be an everyday reminder for us. Okay, the document is now open and ready for our input. Here it goes. House rule number 1. Eat what is served. I can't remember that in our module. And how can that rule make us safe? In a way, we do not want to go hungry and to be malnourished by not eating what is served. Or if we do not finish our food on our plates because it is not our favorite. Being healthy keeps us safe from sickness. Oh, now that you put it that way, house rule number 2, don't use any sharp object. So how are we going to cut papers for our art class? Our school supplies are safe for kids. It is the sharp objects found in the kitchen that we must not use. It is designed to be used by adults. It is not safe for children. That sounds reasonable. House rule number 3. Don't play with fire. How are we going to cook our food? Don't worry. It's our parents who will do the cooking for us, so we can stay away as far as possible from the open flames. I was thinking of playing with matchsticks, lighting the candles and bringing them to my bed. That is a no-no. You might cause a fire and our house will burn down. I do not want to be roasted. I didn't think of that. That's why we have this rule. Okay, no more matchsticks and candles for me. Good! Now, house rule number 4. Don't jump on the bed. But why? That is so much fun. Have you heard of Sir Isaac Newton? Sir Isaac knew who? He discovered the law of gravity. What goes up must come down. So jumping on the bed will surely make you bounce up. But guess what? You'll have to come down. And if you miss the bed on the way down, you'll hit your bottom on the floor. Or worse, your head. And you'll get a nasty bump. That doesn't sound like much fun at all. Yes! Cocomelon has a good video about monkeys jumping on the bed. You better watch that. I'm not a fan. Fine, moving on. House rule number 5. Don't read in the dark or in a dimly lit place. I don't read. I just listen to my audiobooks. Ha! Okay, smart Alec. If you get assigned to read a book, make sure that you have enough light to see the words on the pages. This way, your eyes will not be damaged by too much straining. Oh, okay. That's why I love my Kindle. It has a backlight. Sana all. Now we go to house rule number 6. No running inside of the house. Why? Who does that anyway? Turns out all the children do that. Not me. I'm afraid of bumping into things. And the floor might be slippery. I'm afraid to slip. Excellent. There's hope for you after all. Now let's move on to school rules. Don't you think these rules make life boring? I'm afraid not. Remember, these rules are meant to keep us safe. Would you rather want to get hurt? You're right. I don't want to get hurt. I want to be safe. So what's the first rule? School rule number 1. Don't stand on tables and chairs. Good thing. I'm afraid of heights. Yes! Sir Isaac Newton's law of gravity again. Falling off tables and chairs is not fun at all. What's next? School rule number 2. Keep food and drink away from computers. Worked for me. I don't have any. And I'm getting hungry from all this typing. When are we going to eat? Later. Not only is it dangerous from spills, food morsels attract all kinds of pests and bugs. And we certainly don't like that around our computers. Can you imagine cockroaches crawling all over your keyboard? Ew! Speaking of computers, school rule number 3. Follow our school's internet safety rules. I remember our teacher telling us these rules, like don't just click on any links on a page, or just visit the sites assigned to us. This way, we will not fall victims to scammers and other predators. Moving on. School rule number 4. Always ask permission before leaving the classroom. Hey, I know someone who just goes out without asking permission. Yeah, and she got in trouble by doing that. Our teachers need to know where we are so we can be safe. Right. Now on to school rule number 5. Keep the corridors clear. How can that make us safe? When there's an emergency, clear corridors help us to exit the building fast. Just imagine if our corridors are littered with kids or other objects. It will take us longer for us to get outside. Oh, that's why our teacher made us leave and go to the playground when we were playing jackstones along the corridor. Right. Now, last but not the least. School rule number 6. Inform an adult if somebody gets hurt. Or just call 911. Dream on. But seriously, we have to immediately inform an adult so they can give the necessary medical attention. Adults know how to do this stuff. Wow, we're done. Not so fast. What? You said it was the last. For school rules, yes, but we still have other safety rules that apply not only in our homes, but anywhere. So maybe we can call it general safety rules. My fingers are tired already. There are so many rules, and I'm getting hungry. Rules are there to keep us safe. Remember? Just keep on typing. Okay, alright. The general safety rule is take care of your body. What does that mean? Well, our bodies need to be safe and secure. So if we feel afraid or unsafe, we have to tell our parents about it. That way they can help us. Oh, that makes sense. Part of that rule is about taking care of our private parts. No one should be touching them, or no one should ask us to touch theirs. Ew, that's gross. Right, and no one should be showing us pictures of private parts. Ew, that's gross. Yes. Should these things happen, we need to inform our parents immediately. Oh my! Now I appreciate these rules. I don't want to get hurt this way. So let's move on to another set of rules. The COVID-19 safety rules. Right. We need to be safe during this time of pandemic. So here are the COVID-19 safety rules. Number 1, wash your hands. I think we should always be doing this, pandemic or not. Right. But all the more now. Washing of our hands helps in preventing the transmission of germs. Can we just wear gloves? Sure, rich girl. Number 2, cover a cough or sneeze. Aren't everybody doing that already? Sadly, no. So we have to remind people, coughs or sneezes carry germs out of an infected person as fast as 180 kilometers per hour. Wow, nobody can dodge that. True. But it will also help a lot if you avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth. This rule is number 3, by the way. But what if they're so itchy? That's what clean handkerchiefs are for. Or wipes? Sure, rich girl. Now, rule number 4, keep your distance. How does that help? Well, as fast as the germs might travel, it looks like they can't survive far enough. Say, 1.5 meters is a safe distance according to study. Oh! Rule number 6, stay home. Seriously? Staying at home works both ways. It keeps you safely away from infected persons. Also, if you happen to be infected, then you will not be passing on your infections. Now that makes sense, but it won't be much fun staying at home. Better safe than sorry. Finally, there you go again. It's true. This is the last of the COVID-19 rules. Get help. If you experience symptoms, don't hesitate to tell your parents immediately. They will contact the nearest local health workers to provide support and medical attention. Right! It is hard to just be by oneself. So that wraps up our safety rules project. Hooray! I'm going to print it now. Hey, don't forget to put my name on there. Huh? Someone's talking. Who is it? Are you really part of this group? Uh-huh. What is your contribution? Who's that? Just in time. I ordered lunch from Food Panda. Oh! Finally! I'll go get it. In that case, welcome to the group.